Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, and we're going to take a look at L-O-V-E, love. Now, this doesn't mean romantic love, because love is love. If you love your life, if you love your career, we're going to look at you. We're going to look at the opposing end, but for a lot of you, this is actually romantic love, and I will be looking at it from that direction, but pull from the reading what is actually meant for you. Some of us don't want a romance. We want our career. We're good. You know what I mean? Anyway, Virgo, I'm so glad that you're here. It's the message when I was meditating before I came on. Some of you might be seeing a bird outside your window. You may hear a bird. It may have something very significant to do with a bird, particularly an owl, by chance, an owl, or even a woodpecker. Those are the two birds that I see right now that come into mind, into the vision. But this is about the little birdie told somebody something, something, something. So let's take a look. We're going to look at the high vibration, low vibration, whatever comes through this reading, I will relate to you. So welcome, Virgos. This is all about you right now, the past rolling into the future. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, this is the family foundation. This is your home foundation. This is you. This is your life. Some of you may be feeling absolutely secure right now. You might be feeling really confident that the things that you've done over the last year, we're recording this on the 13th of March, 2021. So for every single one of us, the whole year of 2020 from this point, it's been a year, has been very delusional and leading us to different avenues that we never expected or thought would come true. So when we're looking at this little birdie, we want to see what the significant is. I got to write that down so I don't forget. But it's like this bird may have been like a synchronicity for you. This could be your own bird. You may have bought a bird, a blue bird, blue if it's an indoor bird. And that you may feel has been like a good luck charm for you. So if you are a soul baby, if you're in the Soul Live membership group, you probably watched that amulet show, that movie that I put in there, where I'm talking about amulets, because I feel for a lot of you, whatever you're doing was different. It wasn't the same. It was different, and maybe a little birdie told you to do it. You guys who are my age, or 40 years old and up, because we did it to our own children too, is like that little birdie told me. How'd you know, Mommy, Daddy? How'd you know? A little bird told me. So you may be doing that to your own family. Whatever it is, you are happy. Now, this may be a big payout for some of you. You might have been working very hard on your finances, like I said a little while ago. But I have a feeling for some of you, you are going to meet somebody brand new in your work environment. If you're single, if you are unattached and absolutely available, I don't mean partially available, I mean absolutely available. I see that you may be meeting somebody brand new in your work environment. And this could be around the water cooler, so to speak. So it doesn't have to be in the real human setting. It can be in a virtual. You might be in a little separate meeting on a virtual reality and meet them that way. Don't put, our lives are changing, our world is changing, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. It is different. It is different. And for a lot of us, we don't like different. We just don't. Now we have whoever you're dealing with, whatever is going on in your life. We've got the Six of Swords. Now, again, we're looking at this from the romance. The Six of Swords is about moving away from the Five of Swords. Whoever you've been dealing with was in a funk of their own. They were in that Five of Swords energy where they may have been kind of, so they had to go through, let go of that and detach the emotions that were affiliated with arguing, fighting, and a Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands came out. So they may have been in a marriage. They may have been in a relationship. They may view you as the Queen of Wands, trying to resist temptation. And some of you Virgos, you could be the Queen of Wands in this particular dynamic. But what I'm really seeing is the person you're dealing with, they were dealing with a lot of drama. They were dealing with a lot of stuff. So while you've been focused on your career, while you've been focused on getting yourself feeling good and trying to look good again, some of you are really love perfume and you just started wearing it again. It doesn't have to be actual perfume expensive, but it's like something that makes you feel good. This could be a bath soap that you use when you shower, and now you feel, you smell like that all day long. So it's like this heightened sense of smell is attached to this little bird, but it's in a good way. That kind of sounded icky. Now let me get a little more detail. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries. For some of you, I feel Scorpio is in this reading. The energy of Scorpio, Capricorn, and Libra. So these are the other signs that I feel are in here, whether it's an outright zodiac sign or this is just part of their chart or yours. Those are high element zodiac signs. We have the Magician, and that's what I'm talking about. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, I feel you were in a situation where there was some gossip going on. The negative aspect of this, that was the Five of Swords energy. Whatever you've been through, you had to really work hard to disengage and reground yourself and recognize, no, this is not it. Now, some of you are getting ready to move into something absolutely beautiful. The Magician doesn't have to be a negative card. It's an amazing card, and it's highly, it's very heightened, whether it's negative or positive. For me, that's why it's a major arcana, right? So with this Magician, you hold the ability to actually create the romantic life that you want. If you want to fix your relationship that you're currently in, you can do that. With the Five of Swords turning into the Sixth, there is an open window in there. And I feel this open window won't be too long, but it will be there for you. I live in Colorado and it's getting ready to storm. A snowstorm's coming through out here. So I saw it on my monitor. I was like, oh, is it snowing yet? We have the Fool card. There you go. Now you may have been dealing with people in your past, just people in general. Because the three of Cups, this is about joy, about celebration. This is celebrating with your friends, your family, going out for cocktails, drinks, whatever. It's all about enjoying the time with them. And next to this, a beautiful Ten of Pentacles, that's what you've been doing. And that's what I mean. You've been focused on raising your own vibration, Virgo. And when we focus on raising our own vibration, because we say, you know what, I've done everything I can do. I'm going to move forward. I don't know what else to say. I love you and I'll love you from afar if this is your person. And if it's not your person, if you're hoping and wondering if you're going to have one, this is saying stay in that vibration. Be the Fool. Take a risk and be the Magician and embrace all this beautiful energy in you, Virgo. Now, I want to pull another card on whoever you're dealing with, because the Five of Swords is pretty, I feel you're dealing with somebody in the past that was really negative. It hit my doggy. But he didn't phase much. He doesn't feel well today. Okay, so this may very well be a soulmate type of a relationship. This may be the person you've been with for two decades, 20 years, or right around the 20-year marker. Somebody you could have met in childhood, and some of you, this is somebody you want to be with from childhood. But for the majority of you, no, it's somebody you're already with. The King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, there's that Libra energy that I'm talking about. So if you look at this card, there's a bird in this card. Nothing happens by chance in these readings, Virgo. So this bird has been watching you and giving all of your truth, your secrets to whoever this King of Swords may be. But this is about you embracing everything inside of you so that you can see from every direction. If you've been dealing with people that have been manipulative in your romantic life, then you want to be like this bird, and you want to be standing back and paying very close attention to everything they say and do. I don't mean over-analyzing, but be aware. Be in the moment, but being aware of what's going on around you. Now, I am going to pull an angel message for you. even though this is a very positive outcome, there is a lot of underlying pain that I feel you've been dealing with to get to the point you are at today, Virgo. So by really taking on the energy of the bird, the eagle that is flying down and looking at everybody, because when we soar, like when I do your readings, I am above you looking down, and that's how I get the detail. Do that in your own love life and you watch what happens. You'll see, hear, and know exactly what to do. You won't miss a beat. And you have the World card that flew out, by the way. The World card is about starting a brand new chapter. Now, I do feel Taurus is always in this, and I do see that for certain. And I feel you are strongly in this as well, the World card. So you could be dealing with another Virgo. But I feel for a lot of you, you're very grounded. There's a lot of earth energy attached to this reading. And with that 10 of Pentacles, stay grounded. Okay, now I'm just going to pull an angel card and I'll pull a romance card after I'm done. You might be excited. You may have already met this person. For a handful of you. But for most of you, I feel they are en route and they are coming to you. Now, the card that came out for you is Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace. I love you. Don't worry about me. So if what you've been dealing with is a situation where you feel maybe that you were in relationship where your love of your life passed away, but for a lot of you, I feel this is the death and transformation of you in the way you used to look at romantic love life, and you probably have a deceased loved one around you, a spirit, an entity, but it's positive. This isn't a negative one creating havoc. Otherwise, this would have been really devastating. This is a positive entity around you, so do not worry. And if you needed that for you're okay to move into a new relationship, then you were probably brought to this reading for that reason. So when it comes to married couples and single, if you're married, separated, and we do have the card of honeymoon, you may very well be separated or feel that separation energy that I'm talking about. The Five of Swords, that's arguing, that's fighting, that's like you go in your room, they go in their room. So the two of you may be in different rooms, focused very much on your own life, on everything that's going on, trying to make a new go of life. For a lot of you, this honeymoon is actually meant to keep you apart so that you can find, fix, heal, and repair and start brand new. Now for another group of, well, you got the finance and career card. So if you are single looking for somebody, remember I said you're probably going to meet them in the financial sector, in your career sector, like on a virtual, in a classroom setting. It doesn't matter how you meet them. It's what you do after that. So listen to the little birdie and follow all the synchronicities. I just feel like you have a loved one around you that is either communicating through the birds. Again, that's an owl. It's a woodpecker, or it's a bluebird, right? And we did see the eagle in here. So you guys have an amazing day. Please thumbs up, share this video, because all the proceeds are going to help victims, children, and victims of domestic violence, which it isn't their fault. Thank you so much. Much love.